Alright everybody, welcome back to Tales of the Forgotten. Also welcome back to ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, which is in fact part of the collection. We're doing a showcase for the main collection of Tales of the Forgotten currently, alright? This is revision 15, currently live. Let me make sure everything is working, okay. The game has issues on patch 8 when loading mods. Specifically, something related to crossplay UI, something related to menu missing, or mod config manager menu missing, or whatever. What you can try is to... this right here, okay? Okay, you can find this on ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul's comment section. Right below the sticky posts currently. Try this, okay? Just try that. Open up the game. If you can't run the mods, go in app data mod, not mod folder, public player profiles, okay? And just make sure these are in your mod settings.lsx. If they're not there, delete mod settings.lsx and boot up your game again. Enable the mods over here, as in in the game. Open up mod manager, installed, enable them. Go back to this right here, okay? Import from file or load order import. Okay, because you do have two files, two load order files for Vortex, for Tales of the Forgotten specifically. And yeah, you should be good to boot up your game after that. So, let's actually move on to the game. Now, I'm gonna delete this. Actually, should I? When did I make the save? I think I'm good. Don't worry about that improved UI thing. There is one thing that I'm not completely sure about, and that is co-op. I don't know about co-op or multiplayer. I don't know if it works. Specifically because of that error. That mod manager in-game keeps saying. Something improved UI related. And, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to fix the nails, but that's fine. Currently have the full install of Tales of the Forgotten, which, twitching hair. Alright, why am I hair twitching like that though? Okay, click accept, accept, accept. And, since this is a save, I don't have the other thing you gotta click. So just, you have a choice whether you want to use that or not. Now, I'm gonna choose to enter combat here. You can skip. However, I suggest you do not, especially on the full install of the collection, because it is in fact using Nautiloid hard as well. Alright, I'm actually curious, because I know for a fact the ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, Alazora, Rudius, and Mageras fight are... it's kind of problematic. These NPCs are just problematic. And, for the Tales of the Forgotten collection, for revision 15, Nautiloid Hard is a optional mod, okay? It's an optional mod. I'm pretty sure we will trigger the Alazora, Mageras, and Rudius fight. Because, extra NPCs doing the patrol in there, and you know how it is. They're just gonna proc the fight. I kinda wanna do this real quick because the hair twitching is annoying. Let me attempt to fix whatever this is. Also we'll fix the nails, because it's annoying me. It is what it is. Let's... oh, it's the actual hair. Oh no. Okay, some hairs are twitchy. You know what? That's fine. This works. That's fine. Okay, I entered combat. Damn it, man. Yeah, don't just sit there like I did. Now you might notice there's the mud method and such from Nautiloid Hard, which will in fact explode with that burst force doing 2 to 12 force damage. However, what I will let you know right now is that ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul will in fact make Nautiloid Hard much easier. That is a fact. So, the only issue I got is the Alazora, Mageras, and Rudius fight, which I might have to turn the NPCs completely off from fighting. Currently they are set to fight if necessary. However, that might be a problem because Nautiloid Hard does in fact start a fight. But we'll see how this plays out. The reason I'm saying it's a problem is because Mageras and Rudius, or probably Alazora, but I think it's Mageras and Rudius, they are also tagged as House of Hope Cambions, and I cannot remove that. The reason why that's a problem is because in ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, we have Avatar of Raphael, which does in fact take root tags from Raphael himself. Now, why would that be a problem? Let's just say it causes Avatar of Raphael to enter combat, even though he's at the helm. That's the biggest issue I got. So, there's the next patrol of imps. Not enough range. Alright, it's fine. Here's hoping these NPCs will not trigger the... I believe Nautiloid Hard has a Cambion and one of those masked dudes, which I forgot the name of. We'll see. I'm not sure about full compatibility with Nautiloid Hard for ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, but it is compatible to some degree. However, do note that Deadlier Honor mode is incompatible, at least the full install. As much as I like Lieutenant Saraith and the extra Mind Flayer being on the ship, Avatar of Mammon is using stuff from Sarevok, which is in fact a problem because Deadlier Honor mode is editing Sarevok, which in turn forces Avatar of Mammon for whatever reason to skip his turn. He will attack, but only as a reaction in melee as an opportunity attack. And he will not move, he will not... It's like he just loses his entire spell set that I've given him. I don't know what this guy did, the developer for Deadlier Honor mode. I don't remember his name, I'm sorry. CH something? I don't recall, I'm sorry again. I don't know what he did, but I hope he undoes it, because I would really like to make use of the entire Deadlier Honor mode mod. Hopefully at some point we get the Moon Glasses toolkit and he fixes that. I did get into contact on the Nexus page, and we'll see if we can sort something out. Hopefully we get it sorted and we can use both. Until then, the Tales of the Forgotten collection comes pre-installed with the Deadlier Honor mode Dungeons Only pack. I really wish he would make a separate file with Lieutenant Saraith and the extra melee Mind Flayer specifically. Okay? Just these two NPCs, that would be great. You know what? I'm actually gonna let him know right now. Hold up. This idea literally just came to me as I'm doing the video. Which is like a day after I made the post. Alright. So, in case you're wondering, this here is my message. Okay? You can pause and read that, but essentially, his mod is it's breaking my mod because of the Sarivok thingy. And, yeah. We can only use the Dungeons Only pack until we figure it out. Unfortunately, his mod, just as mine, was made using the Moon Glasses plugin for the Baldur's Gate 3 toolkit. And unfortunately, said plugin is broken by the last patch, which also touched the toolkit itself. It is what it is. And we can't really make our mods properly or fix our mods properly because Moon Glasses plugin was the thing that was giving us all the access that we do not have currently. Because for some reason Larion does not allow you to access a modding tool, a proper modding tool. Should allow. The one thing Skyrim Creation Kit actually did very, very well. Full access to editing the files. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I get it, they want to protect their stuff, but at the same time, if you're gonna support modding to this degree, might as well just go all the way, you know? It makes it incredibly annoying for mod creators. Especially since you can't even create, from my understanding, because I've tried, you can't even create a new level in the official toolkit without the Moon Glasses plugin. Okay? So there's a lot of functionality that is missing from the toolkit. It's either they will update it eventually, or they just don't care to actually give us that. I'm sorry, this area is a little bit finicky. For some reason, this area just cuts your vision. It is what it is. How am I... I'm somehow out of range of that. The Bone Chill spell. Anyway. I would suggest moving with the group for at least the Crasius fight. Okay? Now, if I recall, this next fight will also add a boar. Which could be problematic, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna affect the patrol. Again, it's an optional mod. You don't have to install it on the collection, but if you want to mess around with it, you got it installed. Or you can install it. If not, just... if you have accidentally enabled it, just disable it. If you don't want to use it.
Images of goblins.
Also, if you pick these up, there's apparently... I don't want to spoil, but apparently these records, these illicit records, are actually usable for something in the game. So if you haven't figured it out by now, I don't want to spoil, just go get him. Alright? Go back, get him. That hair is twitching, bro. Holy. Unsure why. It is what it is. I will fix it as soon as I get out of this cutscene. However, I do kind of want to see what happens if I don't skip. Because normally what would happen here is the patrol would just move on without you. Okay? And then you would meet at the helm. Now, the thing I don't know is... will they stop to fight the boar in the next room? Also, I have, in the latest build, as in build 0.89 of ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, the Avatar of Mammon fight has an extra git and a bunch of imps were removed. Because for the collection it was way too much. They get too many buffs. I forgot to actually... oh, it's fine. I'm gonna have to come back. Alright, I can skip now because it doesn't matter. However, I will not skip for Lae'zel's cutscene. Let me fix the hair twitching because it's incredibly annoying. Okay, I kind of like this and it's similar, so it's fine. I should have fixed the nails. I'm sorry. There's just a random character that... they sometimes have the wrong nails. They have male nails or body type, big body type nails. Okay, and they don't fit, so it is what it is. Okay. Let's level up real quick, might as well. It's also passing the time, which means the patrol should move on. We will also be watching the Lae'zel cutscene, just letting you know. Valkrana's glow-in-the-dark skeletons might be good here. And... I'm not entirely sure what I want to get here. I don't actually recall what I have. I'm sorry, I made this save last night. It's fine, I'll just... Okay, never mind. So, one with the shadows is good. And so is Fiendish Vigor, but if we have one with the shadows, we don't need Fiendish Vigor. Then we can get Armor of Agathis. We need defense. The reason I say one with the shadows is good is because at some point you might want to go invis so you don't get targeted. It is what it is. Blame it on Avatar of Mammon's overcharged AI by all the mods. Okay? That is essentially the reason why you might get targeted. Is it just me or okay, I was gonna say, because some of these do have items, as in potions. I was gonna say, is it just me or are they missing? Nope, they're there. They are there. Alright, we are watching the Lae'zel cutscene because I'm curious if the patrol moves on or if they stop to fight the boar. If they stop to fight the boar, then they also help with the Avatar of Mammon, which could be useful. Very much so. Bear in mind, Avatar of Mammon fight is incredibly hard if you straight up fight him, which is why I've added an extra gift, because they have a tendency to die.
Seen through the strange woman's eyes.
I think I'm on Tactician, by the way, before anyone asks. I think. I will have to check, though, because I did forget.
Blackith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Okay. What do you suggest?
First, we exterminate the
Now, starting about right now, the fight should be starting.
We will address the matter of a cure for this infection once we reach the material plane.
But maybe because of the... Yeah, okay. The fight started. I heard a die roll. That's normal, by the way. Okay, so they do stop the fight. Good. They do stop to fight the boar. I did kinda drag out the cutscenes and such just to make sure. They do sometimes stop to fight the boar. Now, there is a new gift here. Say hello to the modified Kraknelor. Okay. Alright, give me a second because I do have to wait all the NPCs to do their turn. Now, if you're wondering why this one is carrying stuff on its back, it's because of Absolute Wrath, okay? That's the mod. Oh no. Could be harder than intended. Could be much harder than intended, in fact. Alright. So, we have Rehrazar, we have Velnarach, which is actually the old Kraknelor. And then here is... the new Kraknelor, the new and improved and modified Kraknelor, okay? He is the new Chrai, and then we have the Gustil Rehrazar, and the other Gustil, which is Velnarach. Essentially, the old Kraknelor has been turned into Velnarach. Rehrazar has been demoted to Gustil. This is related to the ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, by the way, in case you're a little bit confused as to what the hell I'm talking about. And then I've made a new Kraknelor. Okay, and I've experimented with itemization and such, so it looks a little different. And he's also been promoted to try. So they should be helping with Avatar of Mammon quite a bit, and these NPCs are pleasantly surprising me by actually fighting. I think I should be good. I think I should be good. Oh, they are buffed HP too, huh? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. I'm a Hexblade Curse dude. Also, this is the first time that I'm not playing a Death Cleric. This revision specifically. And with all of these mods. So I'm kinda curious how it's gonna all happen. Especially since Avatar of Mammon is, he a menace, bro. He a menace. You gotta be extra greedy to fight him. To actually win, that is. So here's hoping nothing broke the AI of Avatar of Mammon and Avatar of Raphael again. I don't recall. Does Hexblade Curse help with allies too? Okay, it's only for the Warlock specifically. Alright, got it. Okay, so this one has Potion of Glorious Vaulting. We don't care. Can I jump? Not really. Alright, let's go for here. We're going for here. Now the problem with going for here specifically is that he might just jump me straight up. He has a tendency of doing that. So let me reposition. Avatar of Mammon has a tendency of going for Lae'zel, from what I've seen. So, just in case that does happen to you, know that it's something related to your position and the AI mods we have in the collection. I don't think he does this, from what I recall, in default ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul. This bastard has just prolonged the Avatar of Mammon fight, possibly. Oh no, yeah, he does have potions. Also, they are chasm immune, starting with ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul build 0.89. These gits were made chasm immune, as in you are unable to push them off. Avatar of Mammon was killing them quite often. Oh, yeah, okay. See what I mean? Yep, he back. I don't think I've made their gear lootable, but I might do that at some point. We'll see. Alright, let's just poke. Fair enough. That's way less damage than I expected. It is what it is. Is there more than one Hellboar on ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, or has that somehow dragged the Hellboar from above into the next, or into this fight specifically? I'm confused. It's either they have an extra boar and I never noticed, but I think I would've, or is that the boar, or is that the boar from as per usual? Let me actually see. I can't see. It's so hard to see because of this damn poison cloud. Is there a boar there? I need to figure it out. Hold up. Give me 1 second. Okay, so no boar there, no boar here, just that one boar that got pushed off. Okay, I think that was the usual boar and not the boar from above. So I'm gonna say it didn't drag the boar from above into the fight. Okay, let's just... Never mind. Yeah, this fight should be much easier now. But he might still kill him off. I'm just letting you know. On the collection, he might still kill him off. On default, vanilla, with no extra BS mods that we have in the collection, I think you're good. But yeah, he does have a lot of extra HP as well, and he's fighting a little more a little more interesting than normal because of all the difficulty mods. Okay, I'm actually scared to move up because he might jump me. Also, if you sit here, he will push you off. I'm just letting you know. I don't think he pushes anybody in ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul without having extra difficulty mods and or AI mods. But if you do, he has a tendency to shove, okay? If you stare near a ledge, you will be shoved off. You will die. I've had it happen before, which is why I've made the Githyanki's chasm immune. They just teleport back. But if you're in need for a reason as to why that would happen, well, you could say they Misty Step back, or you could say because they're mind-linked to Avatar of Mammon, they can't be pushed off. You know, you can think of role-playing reasons. They are in fact linked. They got Mind Steal link. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Alright, I'm actually kind of scared to attack here, but I will anyway. I just want to see what happens. He has a tendency of teleporting onto you and just jumping you straight up. Okay, thank you. Also, I think he reflects radiant damage. I could be wrong, though. He does have a murderous retort. He's using basically a lot of Sarevok's stuff, okay? If you're wondering. If you don't know who Sarevok is, well, go play the game. You should definitely find out. You should definitely find out. So far so good though, this fight is happening as intended. And it's actually better than intended because of the addition of Nautiloid Hard. I don't think they normally stop the patrol, that is. I don't think it normally stops. However, because I've skipped one cutscene with us, that might have broken the AI and made it stop as well. So, just a heads up. Currently, in my opinion, the best classes to start with on the collection, if you're wondering, it's Warlock, Cleric, and Wizard. And I do think Fighter and Barbarian, and maybe some Strength Paladin, which can jump further away, or maybe run, you know. Sorcerer might also work. I don't recall if Sorcerer has access to Long Stride, but it might. Anything that has access to Long Stride might work. It might get you out of combat. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But I think we're good. I think we are good. He is safely getting overwhelmed. Also, he has a tendency to lance charge in situations like this. So we might see it next. I'm actually curious. Does he lance charge? He might. Okay. Okay, he's not lance charging. He shoved Rehrazar. Again, he has a tendency to shove. Keep in mind the patrol of NPCs you have are not chasm immune. If they get shoved, they die. I'm just letting you know. Now, what I advise here is you follow the patrol. I'm not gonna do that though, because I kind of want to test it out. You know, test out the limits. To the limit. To the limit. Level 3. You should be level 2 easily as well on vanilla. However, I'm gonna level up faster because we have a custom. Okay? We got a custom leveling curve for the collection, which I have made. I actually think Darkness might be good here. Actually, never mind. I think Avatar of Raphael might have might have an issue with that. As in, he's gonna bomb you either way. Okay, I don't think hold person works. You know what? I'm gonna try hold person. Screw it. Pact of... I'm gonna go Pact of Blade, because I kinda just like that. Also, you get a rapier and the plate armor from Avatar of Mammon. Also, I mean, you'll see in a little bit. Come on. Okay, I think I keep her Battle Master for now. I don't actually know what to go with here, so I'm just gonna go with the whatever I choose. I think Feigning Attack is good, and I definitely think Disarming Attack is good. Might help a little bit in Commander Zog's fight. I'm actually really curious if, let's actually pay a little bit attention to the Chirai. He looks nice. He drippy, bro. He really drippy.
Never mind.
Alright. I don't like what I heard, but it is what it is. I'm actually curious what's happening. They might have started a fight with the Lava Elemental from Nautiloid Hard. That could be a thing. Okay, they started the fight with the sacrificed cultist. Oh yeah, that's a thing. I completely forgot about that. Okay, let's go get us. Okay, I think Pact of the Blade is better than your starting dagger, if I recall, but we don't really need it now because we're gonna get a rapier. Okay, I'm gonna skip these cutscenes. Leave.
Action, not reaction.
Need Lae'zel. Okay, I'm gonna skip these cutscenes because we don't want to be here right now. Okay, I'm gonna save here just in case. Okay, let's bonk. Grab him out of there and let's move on. Alright, he also has time to get out of newborn state by the time I get there. I don't particularly like that they are already fighting though, but it is what it is. That might help me tremendously, that is. They might help me quite a bit. Which is good, by the way, because... yeah. Also, at some point I'm gonna probably add some dialogue with these, which will make them help you? Question mark? We'll see. I don't think I can do all of that without the Moon Glasses plugin, so it's gonna take a while. But Amulet of Greater Health sets Constitution to 23. You will get a rapier. We get plate armor. It's heavy, so it is what it is. Okay, we should probably move on because they are fighting the cultists. I don't know if Nautiloid Hard has any item additions here, so I'm gonna check. I don't remember, it's been a while. Also, I'm doing this for compatibility testing with the collection, that is, and the ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, in case you're wondering. Okay, come on, I don't want to move up without us, if you know what I mean. Alright. What is going on in here? Fair enough. Okay. Somehow the cultists are still alive. To be fair, they do fear for 2 turns. And they have a tendency to disarm as well, so it is what it is. So far so good. This is happening way better than intended. But again, if Avatar of Raphael gets triggered while entering the next room, it's gonna be problematic. So yeah, it is what it is. We're about to find out. That means that if he gets triggered, you just gotta run. As in, run for the next room and start the fight. Because otherwise Commander Zock's probably gonna die and or the Mind Flayer. And then everything goes wrong if they die. Before you actually trigger the cutscene, that is.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
But currently, meet probably the hardest tutorial you will ever see. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. But again, Avatar of Mammon, very hard fight. If you don't keep away, you might die. He might just straight up jump you, depending on how the AI feels like doing stuff. As for Avatar of Raphael, he has a tendency to Soul Cascade and Destructive Wave. And he spams those, especially Soul Cascade. So don't run up to him, you will die. Just let the other NPCs do the work for you. For Avatar of Raphael fight, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Now if I recall, this dude's range is kinda big actually. Luckily, I actually think my mod might be fixing the issue with Nautiloid Hard. As in, Shadowheart being outside the pod and entering combat. From what I'm seeing, that is actually a fact. So my mod is directly fixing Nautiloid Hard somehow. Probably because I fixed the issue with Shadowheart being outside the pod on my mod. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm not gonna judge. I like that. We take the W. Oh yeah, I did add cut restoration content to the collection, as in Nautiloid Restored. However, there is no content there currently, except for one NPC, until I actually figure out how to add some stuff to the area. But for that, I would have to somehow, without moon glasses, add cut restoration content Nautiloid thingy mod to... I don't even know how to do it, that's the problem. Because I tried. I might actually need the moon glasses plugin for the toolkit, so it is what it is. Who's this? Oh, it's the Miragon. Okay, from the next room. Will this affect the fight here? I'm not entirely sure. So if the Miragon moves up, then that's good. That means you shouldn't be fighting in the next room. However, there is a Cambion there, which I don't know if it's gonna be replaced by Alizora, Rudius, and Mageiras or not. And I don't know if they're gonna trigger the fight with him or not. Again, the Mind Flayers and the what's it called? The Cambions, I keep forgetting their name. They are set as inspector characters in the toolkit, which means they should not be fighting unless there is a fight near them. However, the Mind Flayers will not enter the fight for whatever reason, because I believe it's related to the toolkit not having access to certain stuff. And by certain stuff, I mean give me a second to remember. It's faction related, and I do believe the faction the Illitids have are also linked to the faction the Intellect Devourers have in said room. In this room specifically, where you should be fighting Shadowheart's rune to get her out of the pod, okay? And the thing is, I'm gonna bomb dude. Okay, and the thing is, I actually think without the moon glasses plugin, the toolkit just doesn't work with those factions for some reason. They just do not they do not want to fight whatsoever. It's kind of weird. I'll just bonk him again. I'm actually gonna do this. And I'm gonna... What's disarm range? Woofa, never mind. Alright, this dude could be problematic. I kinda wanna move away. But I'm in a rough spot now that I've gotten into melee. You know, let's just feigning attack. Okay, good. Just straight up kill him off. Why not? Okay, Shadowheart entered combat the moment weak Mergon entered the room. That is absolutely cringe. So that is in fact a problem with Nautiloid hard. Not with my mod, if you're wondering and you are on the collection. This person that made Nautiloid hard should really update the mod, by the way. It's not updated. It's a decent mod, it's just... It doesn't work by itself, it's too hard. Okay, you do actually need to... I really just recommend you get my mod to work with it. It's just one of those. Where mine might actually help with this quite a bit. So far it has. And it's very good. Plays very good together. In my opinion, currently, anyway.
Taking position.
Except Shadowheart's problem, that is what it is. I will disarm strike, hopefully it works. Good. Very good. 42 minutes of constant fighting. Now that's tutorial. And we have more. It's probably gonna be past an hour now. Easily. Sorry, what did you do? What did Meragon do? Hello? Arrow of Roaring Thunder. You can do that without having equipped a weapon? He still has a weapon? The hell? Oh, he has a crossbow or whatever. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to disarm attack again, but I can't. At least I got rid of his halberd, which is hitting very hard, by the way. So keep that in mind. Also, I'm noticing this dude doesn't... Has he ever summoned? There's a fireball that normally gets summoned. I'm not noticing the fireball. Ever. So maybe he just keeps losing concentration and I'm not noticing because there should be fireball. And it should be hitting hard. He might actually just be losing concentration because he gets targeted, which honestly makes this mod so much easier. This is the... This right here, this fight is the entirety of the problem with Nautiloid hard. Also, the imps in the first room just being way too hard. And the mod creator offered no help whatsoever. So I do actually suggest you play ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul with Nautiloid hard together. They complement each other quite nicely so far. There's a lava elemental in the next room though. Before the helm. So we shall see what happens. I could pull it into the fight right now, but I don't really want to do that. It could be problematic. It hits very hard. So I'll let the NPCs deal with it. Because the patrol does in fact move on and kind of stop right there. I did kind of make the mod with Nautiloid hard in mind, by the way, in case you're wondering. So I'm actually expecting this to be fully compatible, but we'll see. Alright, where do you go? Okay, Elixir of Fire Resistance is actually good here. Believe it or not. It is actually incredibly good here. So he did give you some help if you manage to actually beat the cultists. Let's pick up. I actually want to see this. It's been a while and I forgot. Is this good on Lae'zel? I don't even know. The answer is yes, actually. Huh, Lae'zel with a halberd. Alabardo. Interesting. Okay, will the fight start with them there? It doesn't seem like it's starting. But it might start when I... Oh! Yup! Okay, 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 okay. Infinite initiative. Yeah, okay. Could be problematic. We'll see what happens. Who is this? What the hell? This cultist ran into this room? I'm confused. My UI actually just playing slots. Straight up. Yeah, I'm gonna save us the trouble, if you know what I mean. But so far so good. At least Avatar of Raphael did not get triggered. Oh. Okay, this Cambion is moving. By the way, as long as your game functions, you shouldn't be worrying. They're not supposed to fight, okay? Again, they are set as inspectors. But... I don't know what's gonna happen here. I'm a little worried currently. Oh, this dude should have been dead. I completely forgot about him. It's fine. He got turned. He's friendly now for a little bit, and it is what it is. Okay. He got dominated by Rig. Okay. Bam. I kind of want to move up and see what would happen. If I move up further, they might actually start fighting me. That said, the AI is acting very weird. This one is fighting, but they are not. Unsure why. Anyway. Again, as long as the fight goes as intended, this is fine. Again, in ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, they are set to not fight. Unless there is a fight happening nearby, which this is considered a fight. They are trying to fight, but... you know how it is. What if I hit him? I think I missed. Yes. I have in fact missed. Alright, let's just exit combat with us and go restore his HP. Might as well just keep him here. He is currently useless. Or it, whatever you want to call it. Let's fading attack the Cambion. Yeah, they're not fighting. Well, which is good. That's not gonna trigger Avatar of Raphael outside of Helm area anyway. So, as long as they don't break the game, I guess it's fine. It's a little annoying that they twitch so much, but it is what it is. This will not happen in normal play without Nautiloid Hard, by the way. Or without any NPCs fighting right here in this area. In the trigger area. So you should be fine. I don't think they're gonna enter combat, even if this Scandion dies. So these Mind Flayers did not enter combat. This one has, and so did the Intellect Devourers, which is kinda interesting. Yeah, see, they exited combat immediately upon killing the Scandion. Which is fine, actually.
A room. But for what? What's hiding here?
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I am actually kind of tempted to hit. You know what? I'm gonna see. I'm tempted to just hit Alizora. Let me hit you though. No? Okay, she does heal back, by the way. Oh! Whatever happened, happened. This is why I saved. Now let's see if that also happens if I don't attack. Okay, so now they should not be in combat with me. Hopefully nothing broken happens. Also, I just realized, what the hell? Who the hell? Oh, the cultist! Mother yucker. He is breaking this. So that's the reason why you're breaking. I'm sorry, my throat is dying somehow. Had to take a sip of coffee. Just kill off the cultist and then you should be good. If this ever happens, just kill off the cultist and you should be good.
More for me? Brain in a jar.
Yeah, we good. Okay? So we are actually good. Now, at some point in this area specifically, my plan is to make a sort of cutscene or something happen here, some dialogue, some choices, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, especially not without the moon glasses plugin, because I have no idea how to do that. So it is what it is. They are in the next room, which might actually proc the fight with the lava elemental. Yep, they are fighting the lava. Alright, time to get in on the experience. Let me bone chill this yucker so he doesn't heal. Did I just hit Rig? Oh my god, I bone chilled Rig. Okay. I bone chilled the wrong target accidentally. It's fine. Let's just take us away. Okay, so essentially, Nautiloid Heart is basically fully compatible with my mod. Again, as long as that fight specifically doesn't break your game, you're good. Just make sure there is no actual combat happening. Alright, this one has a tendency to heal itself, so we're doing this. I'm just gonna skip turn with us. Do this. Yeah, we good. See? Actually good.
These birds have seen everything.
Actually good. Actually works better than expected, I'm not gonna lie. It really does work better than expected.
The console appears dormant. soul hums to life.
Sorry, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm making sure I
You feel a hideous
write down the compatibility
head.
before I forget.
Parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Alright, so again, saving highly advised before you enter that room. You've seen what's happening on the mine. Yes, you see what's happening on my collection currently.
You feel the biomechanical brain.
But yes, essentially they are compatible with each other. Basically, kinda info. I'll see if I can fix
runs across your
ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul to
sated.
make them fully incapable of fighting.
At last,
But yeah,
it's done for.
I would hold my hopes up because I kind of require the moon glasses plugin,
Dancing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
and that's probably quite some time away before it gets updated. So it is what it is.
Gratitude is mixed with wariness. Because you have a
Also, if you've seen some random flickering on my screen here and there, I don't know what's causing it. It's probably the latest NVIDIA driver though. So I might have to reinstall that. I don't know, it's been acting... My PC been acting a little funny ever since I did that.
Fair point.
Alright, we can skip all of this, we don't care.
Shadowheart.
Yes, I did name my character Sheila.
Finally. She's right.
Alright, let's level up Shadowheart. No extra shenanigans for Shadowheart this time. That has been removed. It's gonna be an optional download if you want it on the resource page for Tales of the Forgotten. But we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna keep it. Especially since it's heavily outdated. So, Shadowheart. Shield of Fate, Sanctuary, kinda needed. Command, I kinda want it. Glow in the Dark, I kinda like it. And Healing Word, because it's good. Glow in the Dark Skelly Boys are just kinda funny. I kinda like them. Now this is something I kinda recommend. Silence. Okay? This is the shut up button. What you could also take is Aid, which is in fact very good. It might actually be better than that. Okay. It might in fact be better than that, because it's 5 HP across the board to everybody that is allied. Which could end up in some massive gains in the next room fight. You know.
My faith protects me.
However, what I'm gonna do is, by the way, this right here is actually one of the best spells that I've seen that can help you in the next room. This right here could proc some really cool stuff that might help you stay alive a little longer. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna do this right now because it doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna head into the next room. Fogbig did, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. They will hold off the Cambions. We give these to Lae'zel,
I crave.
just in case.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Check the lava, scorching ray, and the fire resistance. Now, what I'm gonna do is aspect of Agathis. Okay, we're getting some extra HP in there. I don't think Lae'zel has anything, but I could psionic jump. but it doesn't really matter currently. What I will do right off the bat is, first of all, mirror image Shadowheart. And then do this. Do this. Do this. You see what I'm going with this. Just making sure I'm not getting targeted randomly. Make sure I recharge. And then move in. Okay, this is what you do. This is gonna proc the cutscene. Also, the cambions, when they come in, they're gonna be a little annoying. So, here's hoping Michael Waxton and Rig don't die. Now, hopefully, Avatar of Raphael was not accidentally somehow triggered. Good. Very good. Very good. Love to see it. Also, yes, you might be seeing some of the additional NPCs in the cutscene. Which does kind of look interesting.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape.
It does really look interesting.
Deal with the gate after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Alright, if you're wondering, I'm just watching the cutscene because I'm curious. Oh. See, I've never been here on Nautiloid Horde. I never knew there's an extra cambion. Okay. Okay, that might be... I'm actually glad I added some extras. Also, Aura Bronzom is now in this fight. He does have loot, so loot him. These two do not have loot extra. I don't think they have loot at all, actually, but this cambion here might be a problem. However, the problem is gonna be Avatar of Raphael. Here's hoping he gets atrophied, because I have tried to fix it. Also, I just realized the Sussy Flare doesn't have 1000 plus HP anymore. But we do have some extras. Meet ourselves too. Also meet ourselves. Meet we. And we too. I'm sorry, I did it because I thought it would be funny, and it is. Oh yeah, there we go. Soul Ascension. Yes. He's gonna blow everything up, that dude. Ay ay ay. Alright, we have some quasits here on the side, which could be problematic. I'm actually tempted to hold. Will this hold? Oh, he's not humanoid. Ah! He's not considered humanoid? I'm pretty sure cambions are humanoid. That's cringe AF. They should fix that. That's base game. Cambions should be considered humanoid because they are bipedal mother yuckers and literally humanoid. How is us not in range to attack this fella? He is quite definitely in range. The hell? Or is it because I'm... Wait. Hold up. What is this? Who did this? I'm sorry, it's so much stuff to pay attention to that I kinda... Okay. Can take reactions or make more than one attack. I'm sorry, if I move, does my attack action go away? Because of being slowed? That's crazy, if that's the case. Because I'm pretty sure Us is in range. Alright, but anyway, I am very, very happy with the results so far. Also, if you want to play through the entirety of this, Tales of the Forgotten mod collection, give it a try. He doesn't have a weapon. Interesting. You know, for Nautiloid Horde, I actually expected this cambion to be overbuffed as hell, but he kinda weak. He uses punch. Oh, that's the first time I actually see these fellas in action. Let's go! They move too. Yes. Yeah, that thing hits hard. Avatar of Raphael will hit hard. Very hard. Oh, I just realized I removed my sanctuary. Whoops. Whoops, my bad. My bad. But again, just kind of making sure I don't get targeted randomly. If I do this, will this remove sanctuary? Okay, thank God. Alright, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just glad the collection functions properly with all of these mods. And again, cut restoration content is currently installed, as in the Nautiloid restored mod. But yeah. Oh, it breaks this area. Oh, that's cringe. What just happened? Oh. That's cringe. Nautiloid Hard breaks the middle. I didn't know that. Alright, just making sure I add that. So it breaks the middle area, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Alright, let's see if the Suspicious Mind Flare will atrophy Avatar of Raphael, because I'm actually curious. He is supposed to. He is supposed to stat drain him, but we'll see. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. He is bombing everybody. He is bombing way more people than I expected, actually. Okay, so I could maybe possibly fight this fella. You know what, let me attempt. What the hello? Wait. What hit me? What? Confusion? Alright, you know what? Let me avoid that fella. I'm actually gonna disengage next turn. What I do suggest, if Avatar of Raphael doesn't get atrophied, you use Lae'zel's leaps to leave the Nautiloid area. Just do not care about the loot. Just go. However, if he gets atrophied, you will get loot, which is good. I'm gonna trip attack, hopefully. Cringe. Anyway. Because Lae'zel can jump pretty far, which is very cool. Just psionic jump all the way to the helm, to the transponder. You can do that, I believe, from over here quite easily. You just whoosh, and you're there. You are there. Speaking of which, I should probably Sanctuary Lae'zel because of that. And I'm gonna actually Sanctuary my main character. I don't need Shield of Fate. What I do need is to Natair's Mischief this yucker. Because otherwise it's gonna be problematic. Okay. If fella attacks, Does that break Sanctuary on Shadow Art? I actually don't know. What the f- Oh, okay. Oh, he did. That's annoying. He has a lot of stuff. Do have a lot of difficulty mods added. And I did give him some extras. The Suspicious Mind Flare, just to make sure he does stuff. That's it. What did you do? Synaptic whatever? Can I please check? Devour following all their ability scores. Initially by 5 and 1 by... Okay, that's good. That's good. That means he could potentially get atrophied. That means there is potential for Avatar of Raphael to actually be killable finally. What the hell you do to me? Why is fella slowing time? On God, he hits hard. Yeah. By the way, if you die to one of these attacks from Avatar of Raphael, you will have the soul ripped out of your body, or so they say. And what's gonna happen is you're gonna have to do the pillar thing. If you've never heard about it, don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. I'm trying not to spoil too much, I'm sorry.
Can't slow down.
Again, if you've never heard of that thing, about soul pillar or something, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're fine. You'll figure it out eventually. I don't think he's gonna see me here, but hopefully we good. Do try to keep us alive, by the way. He is a bullet sponge currently, and I do not like him being here. Again, this middle area is not broken by ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul, it's broken by Nautiloid Hard, apparently. And unsure what he did, but I hope he undoes it. At some point. I could go in, patch it, but I'm not really allowed. Let me check the load order. Maybe if we load Nautiloid Hard after or before my mod, maybe my mod fixes it, but we don't know yet, question mark. If you're wondering, in the load order, this right here is Nautiloid Hard, and it's overriding everything currently, including ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul. So if we move this to here, it can potentially fix the issue, but I don't know. Did I just break? Oh, I am not paying attention, brothers. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, let me waste my spell slots again. I know it says Tactician unconfigured currently. Again, that's because I haven't configured it yet. But it shouldn't affect anything here whatsoever. Ooh. Okay, 32 damage. Okay, Synaptic. Okay, he's bombing the hell out of him with what's it called? Illusory Mind. Is he actually getting his stuff consumed though? See, I don't know, I can't tell. But there is potential for him to actually die now.
This ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Okay, will you please let me actually not do that. By the way, I'm gonna keep us there. By the way, if you move up to Raphael and you are in range of his soul cascade, he will hit you regardless of whether you have Sanctuary or not. Because apparently, Soul Cascade is not targeted. It's not a targeted spell, okay? Ooh, 180 extra XP. Very good for the collection. This area right here could be bad for Lazo. Might be in range. Unsure. Okay, I can't really move there. So let's jump here. Next turn, Lae'zel does have to... get the jumps. We gotta get them jumps. Also, I need to start doing a command on Commander Zulk. I gotta drop that weapon. I need me an Everburn Blade. Do you heal? Does this dude heal? Did he just heal? Or am I tripping? Okay, he got absolute consumption, finally. Okay, there is very much potential for him to get one-shot killed now. That is incredibly good for us. That means we actually have access to the items. I kind of want to test out one with the shadows. I am not sure
Another step forward.
if that's gonna kill me or not. Oh yeah, I did accidentally just trigger the next fight. It is what it is. I might be in range of getting bombed. Just absolutely ruined. And since it's necrotic, and we have no necrotic resistance, might be bad. Keep us alive on the collection, by the way. We do have some extra mods to give him some oomph later into the game, when you meet him again. Some very, very cute stuff. Also, these NPCs stand no friggin' chance against the Mind Flayers, so it's fine. Let's disarm attack. Scheiße. Let's do another one. Brother! Throw that damn sword out of your hand!
Let's finish this.
Alright. Okay, we do this. We do this. Right here currently. Let's not include Lae'zel in that. Okay, there is potential now. There is potential.
Swift and lethal.
Can you do more? You cannot.
Ready.
Okay. And I don't think I need the Sanctuary anymore. Okay, he's stunned, which is incredibly good for me. Okay, he put the imp to sleep. That's not really what I wanted it to do. No, don't consume the imp, you mother yucker. Hit Avatar of Raphael. Okay, that's good damage though. Campions are coming. That's annoying. Oh yeah, he has a tendency to bomb the Cambions that are on the backup. Also, I just realized Nautiloid Hard is overriding one of them Cambions at least.
Come a little closer.
Oh, I just realized I am so sorry. Alright, my bad. Apparently I forgot to switch OBS thingy. Oh, that's cringe. So you didn't actually get to see what I was doing. Well, it is what it is. You didn't miss much. Let's just say them fellas are finally showing up. And they're gonna be annoying because they're gonna be hitting me from the back. And Commander Zulk is still alive. And it is what it is. Let's try to fix that. Is he also... Yep.
Survival is all that.
How are devils and demons not considered humanoid if they are in humanoid form? That's weird to me. Is it because they got wings and they're not considered humanoid because of that? And horns? That's weird to me. I don't know Dungeons and Dragons. I'm sorry if you're cringing out right now. But, yeah. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Disarm attack, please work. Dankeschön. Let me yoink that. And then we jump away a little bit. Let me actually send weapon to my main character because Lae'zel goes away. She got punched in the gut, but that's fine. Let's just get out of that circle area and hopefully we don't get bombed by Avatar of Raphael. This could get tricky because of the other cambions being here now. I think I just mirror image on Shadowheart and hopefully she doesn't get bombed. This fella has a tendency to blast the extra cambions instead of Avatar of Raphael with his illusory mind. Excuse my kid. Bless you. Unsure why, but he has a tendency to blast the cambions that are coming in instead of actually hitting Avatar of Raphael, which does prolong the fight quite a bit. Okay, he's sleeping, which is good. That means we might get lucky and kill Commander Zog off quite easily. Again, I really wish Deadlier Honor mode would work here, but it is what it is. What I need is for the person who made Deadlier Honor mode to just give us a version with only the additions to the Nautiloid and no NPC changes. Are you fire immune? No, but he highly resistant. That said, we do got Scroll of Scorching Ray. You know what, let me actually use it. It's fine, it's 3 hits. Okay, I was hoping you actually hit though. 19, damn it, man. Okay. I don't want to move us. If I move us, I'm gonna move it back, actually. If I move it forward, he gonna die. It gonna get bombed. Has a tendency of attracting Avatar of Raphael's bombs. Those. Those type of bombs. And they hit very hard, as you can see. He's moving a little weird, but it's fine. Okay, please start focusing him down. You are the 3 mind flares here, bastards. Alright, it's time for them jumps. We jump her up. I am starting to like Lae'zel more and more every time I play. I don't like her personality whatsoever. She's an extremely cringe character for me. But I kinda like her stuff. Otherwise. Okay, we have one more turn of Sanctuary, which I don't particularly care about, but let's do this. And let's do this. Hopefully that's gonna affect only Avatar of Raphael and hopefully it doesn't move out of the range. Okay, can you please focus on the right target? How are your stats? Ooh, getting close. We still have 9 turns. He might actually be dead by the time we end this. An hour and 30 minutes into the Nautiloid. Damn. I did end up prolonging it quite a bit, huh? Intentional, by the way. I did want to spend more time in the Nautiloid, even though I know for a fact a lot of people do not like it for some reason. Maybe because it's boring. Not boring anymore, in my opinion. But I would really love to be able to add some dialogue and stuff. Just some more stuff to do in this area, you know? Okay, 58 damage. He's got below 400 HP. He might die before he gets atrophied. It's fine. I got 51%? Okay.
Death won't take me out.
How is Zolk still not dead? Damn, I hit him faster than I hit Zolk. How are your stats looking like? He's still got 20 AC, which is interesting to me.
Path lies before me.
I should pick this up before it becomes problematic randomly. Oh, there's void bulbs here. I never noticed. What the hell? They were not being rendered. Anyway. Let's keep us there. Let's please, bro, just drop dead already. Holy sh... There we go. Thank you. Oh no. Okay. So these cambions from Nautiloid Overhaul. Anyway, should be fine. Should be fine. I hope. I hope. So these Nautiloid invaders normally would hit the mind flayers, and the mind flayers would hit back as friendly, but apparently these backup cambions from Nautiloid Hard are not being considered the same faction, maybe? I'm confused. I am confused, but that does make it incredibly hard. I could just straight up leave, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hide for a little... How are you not hidden? I'm sorry, who sees all the way over here? Jesus. Anyway. Okay, I need to... Hopefully not a drop dead. I know I'm gonna sprint, but...
Heading.
Sprinting? Not spreading. I'm not spreading any legs. Sprinting to where? Is what I was trying to say. Okay, let's make sure this one gets the Natair's Mischief, which hopefully debuffs it. Makes it go to sleep or something. Okay. Yes. Put that guy to sleep. Okay, put that guy to sleep too. Fair enough. Okay, put that guy to sleep too, I guess. But can you hit Avatar of Raphael? Thank you. I'm sorry, what happened? Oh, he bombed him like twice and then he ended turn. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, let's see if these Skelly boys... I'm gonna enter melee. They can in fact hit for 2 damage. 1 bludgeoning, 1 necrotic, which is kinda interesting. Let's see if they can pull some aggro. Oh, this poor guy having to fight 2 cambions off of them just having to show up randomly. He's gonna die. I'm just saying. I can't really help him either. Because I gotta deal with these. I actually have to do this. Just bone chill him. Because they have a tendency to heal. Oh my god. Please. Rig. Mind Flayer. Failed saving throw against a blast from Shadowheart. What? I'm sorry. Shadowheart, you did what now? How? When? Throwing wait, what? Rig succeeded on saving throw against a blast from Shadowheart. Was it because of this? Shadowheart, you owe me an explanation. Alright, fair enough. Damn, that actually hit him. Unexpected development. I could just like, watch these jumps, bro. She can straight up jump to the transponder from here. It is insane how far away she can jump. Absolutely crazy. Now let me see if I can trip attack range the Mind Flayer. It's 80%. Okay, I have missed before. Okay, he's blinded, he's bone chilled. Good. Rig, please hit. I don't even mind if the other fella bombs him. Are you serious? You're putting him to sleep, bro. Okay. How much? How much? Oh no. He's not getting atrophied, huh? Okay. Punch you? Nope. How about I punch you again? Nice, 2 damage. Okay. Okay, that's good, actually. But whatever is happening here is probably Nautiloid hard related, because this has never happened on ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul. That's Mind Flayers. They are stuck in infinite initiative.
Where do I go from here?
Okay. Weird. Anyway, hopefully it's fine. Let's skip turn with us. We don't want us dead randomly. It's only those 2 Mind Flayers, which is fine. Oh no. Oh, that's so bad. Poor Shadowheart. She was in range. Okay, whatever happened, it untriggered the infinite initiative roll. However, they are not in combat. It's kinda weird. It is kinda weird. I don't know what Nautiloid Heart is doing, but it's definitely doing something. Okay. What are the odds that I actually kill off Avatar of Raphael? Not too high, huh? Curl, let's hamstrung you. And I'm gonna just sit here, hopefully it doesn't randomly fly up. Blast him, hit him. Good absolute consumption. Hopefully he doesn't survive. Okay, hold up, there is still hope. There is still hope. Sussy Flare hits very hard. $22 HP left. I don't know about that. Rig seems to have disengaged, which I do not particularly like. Whatever the hell is happening again. It's probably these 2 fellas. Any chance I can go back without dying? See, I don't know about that. I might have to just move over here. Shut up, dude. Actually. Might as well get us involved at this point a little bit, just to get some aggro off me. Okay, good focus, good focus. I would actually wish for you to get this other fellow off of me, though. Alright, let's attempt a disarm attack ranged. Please work. Damn it, man.
Need to stay focused.
Okay, Shadowheart, where are we going? We are going to the helm! My bad. Alright, Shadowheart, you stay up there. Okay, Sussy Flare, please hit hard. So far, so good. I just realized we are approaching 2 hours. In the Nautiloid. On essentially a single save. That is crazy. I keep forgetting. What difficulty am I on? Whoops. Oh, I'm on Tactician. Makes sense. It does make sense, actually. If I do this... Okay.
What do I have to lose?
Damn! That's annoying. We do this. Got a Hexblade Curse, you know. Okay. Does he hit more than once? I don't actually know, but let's find out, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't one-shot us. Yikes! Rig getting blasted. 160 HP. This is playable. This is winnable. This is highly winnable. Okay. Okay. I am tempted to just jump there. You know what? Let me actually do that. Let's jump here. Let's get rid of these. Oh my god, 55% miss. Anything that's above 50%, that it's a miss. It's cringing me the hell out. And then this 40 hits. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me, though. Okay, he gets put to sleep. That's actually good. Gets me time to reposition. Move away. Potentially not drop dead. What are you doing? Okay, he's very close to actually being dead, finally. His stats don't get drained properly, though. Which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay. Time to blast this yucker. Good. Now that's a lot of damage. And he's frightened on top of it. Okay. Rig got deaded. He got deaded. Okay, what are you doing? Whatever you did it. Oh, Avatar of Raphael did Eldritch Blast. I think that's actually the first time I've seen it. Ooh, 71 HP. Winnable. God damn it, man.
Fast.
How is it 30 now, and why does it hit? I'm just gonna leave Shadowheart at 1 HP. Believe it or not. Why do you keep putting dude to sleep? Hit Avatar of Raphael. Oh, okay, Psychic Plague, was it? Yeah, that hits hard, whatever it is. 39. Okay, he doesn't get atrophied, but his stats do get reduced. So he is using the absolute consumption move as intended. However, I'm guessing Avatar of Raphael just kinda works. If you know what I mean. Please die. Thank you. 75 extra experience. Let me yoink that. And I think we should be good in this area. I don't think there's any loot extra. Except maybe Commander's Log. No? Fair enough.
Don't waste a step.
There is one extra cambion in here, which is proving to be a pain. Where are you at? Oi! Here, right here. Here, right here. Okay. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't be engaging with Lae'zel, but I mean, you know, let's just do this. And I'll move Lae'zel here. She got 3 turns of jumps, which is more than enough, considering we gotta leave, like, now. 100%, please hit. I know I just removed the sleep, but it's not his turn anyway. 33. Hopefully you did, mother yucker. Alright, get blasted, dude. Please. Just get blasted. No, stop putting people to sleep, my guy. Oh my god, he skipped. Or is he out of spell slots? He might be out of spell slots. I actually don't know. It is what it is. Let me not do that. I actually don't want to fight anymore. I should just leave. Honestly. I should just straight up leave. I don't think dude is gonna hit me, but just in case, I'm gonna move here. They are glitching the hell out again. Okay. I have to... Ain't no way he's not dead by this turn. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. He should be dead. I'm gonna jump with Lae'zel there and see if I can finish, but 30 HP is kind of a lot. Damn. And I missed. I just really want to see if I can finish this and get the loot. Okay, 7 damage. Bro, please kill Avatar of Raphael. Oh my god, he's bombing the mind flares. Oh no. I mean, it could have been possible if not for this weirdo bug. I'm just saying. I don't actually know what's happening right now. I think I'm stuck in combat. Ugh. I actually think I'm stuck in combat. Do I got a previous save? Oh my god, it's all the way over there. Alright, but it is possible to kill him off. It's just this weird bug here that is probably due to load order for me. Just load Nautiloid Overhaul before ToTF Nautiloid Overhaul. I think that's the reason why we are bugging out so hard. And hopefully you enjoyed this showcase. This is what you're getting yourself into when playing Tales of the Forgotten. The main collection, that is. And I will see you guys in the next video.